everybody! I'm the Otaku Artist, and welcome to TeaTime Tuesday, a weekly art stream where I draw or animate live on Twitch while drinking a cup of tea. And I tell you guys that you guys should drink some tea too, but of course you can drink whatever beverage you want. I'm not going to break into your house and demand that you drink tea, although I wish I could. Ahem. So today, we are going to be working on something for Zelda month. I am going to be working on an animated icon, like an animated GIF icon for my Zelda server, which if you do the command !Discord, you should be able to get the link up. So without further ado, I'm going to read the chat and then begin. Welcome to the stream, Ethan, Plant, and JP, welcome! Hey Kai, I'm just dropping by real quick because I got a lot on my plate. I just want to let you know that you're better than perfect. Enjoy the stream and good luck on the animated icon. It's going to look incredible, obviously. I gotta go now work on my handmade, aka hand-drawn, then digitalized GIFs. See ya. Well, thank you so much, JP. And hey, have a good time working on that. Anyhow, welcome to the stream, Toaduder. Welcome. Woohoo. Before the stream started, we had some issues, which was, what was wrong was, my drawing tablet decided to be like, I'm not gonna work. And I'm like, okay. But then I was able to fix it. So, yee. Alrighty, so I'm gonna start off with, that's a little weird. Alright, that was weird. The lines were shaky for a minute. But, I'm gonna just, start getting down the idea. I have an idea in my head, and it's just gonna be like a headshot of Link. And Link's hair isn't gonna be animated or anything like that. It's just gonna be like his... I need to make that a little bit smaller. His hat is going to be like in the point of view, like that. And then I'm gonna have Navi like fly around him. Like Navi will be here, and we'll be there. So yeet. So that's basically what's gonna be. So what's gonna be animated is Navi's gonna be animated. So, and Link's also gonna blink. Forgot to mention that. Hey, welcome to the stream, Tanner. Welcome. Oh, Nightbot is lying. I forgot to tell Nightbot to stop the commands or the messages from last stream. So Nightbot is going to be lying about the thing with Gracie Cat. That was referring to last stream, which was us playing Sonic. So, yee. Link, don't you mean Lonk? You're right. I forgot. It's Lonk, yes. That's true. It's Lonk. Also, how's the audio? Is music fine? Is everything fine on that end? Also, I don't really need a reference for Link because I know Link's design by heart, but I just got it just in case I forget anything. Boop. What bitrate do you stream at? I don't know what it is, but your stream is constantly way harder for my internet to keep up with than any other streams. I can see others in 720p with no problems, but your struggle is at 240p. Ooh. I don't know what bitrate my stream is. I'll have to check that. It also seems that we're having some issues with the live stream as well. I will have to, before next stream, I'll have to go adjust the bitrate. Because I haven't actually looked into that for a while, so... Yeah, it seems that we're having some technical issues right now. We're having some minor issues. So... Maybe I can fix that before we can continue. Ooh, Minecraft. Just give me a second. Okay, so it seems that my bitrate is 2500, like 2500, and I can't change that. Oh wait, no, that's for, yeah. I can't change that during the live stream, but next stream I'll have to adjust it. So, yeah. There we go. Alright, well, anyhow, sound sounds great with a good balance. Alright, that's good. Yeah, I apologize for that. I never even thought about the bitrate. Alright, so... I don't know what it is, but if you see the lines are kind of shaky, it's weird. I don't know. My tablet was acting weird, so that might be why the lines are a little shaky looking. Not really sure what nose to put on him. Oh yeah, I had a Zelda dream last night. Some lag here, but not terrible. Oof. 2K seems to roughly be the same quality-wise. That'll be easier on the viewer end. Yeah, I'll have to do 2K then for next stream. My apologies. I'll be able to fix that then. That's too much of a creepy smile. I'm not really sure what expression to give him, but we'll figure it out. And now here's for the eyes. Let me see how I did the eyes last time, because I liked how I did the eyes then. Alright, so I just kind of did this. With Link, I always struggle. It's like, because he's cute, but he also is like, supposed to be like, oh, I'm the hero Link. So I don't want to give him like cutesy eyes, you know what I mean? And video loading canceled as soon as you started reading my message. Oh no! Oof, I'm sorry about that. It seems that we are having some technical issues. For some reason. It says that the stream is experiencing some minor issues. Which I'm not really sure why. Not really sure why that's happening. It could be internet issues, but I'm not really sure about that. Yeah, maybe like refreshing the stream might help. I do see though that we're having some issues, which I'm not really sure why. Personally, I'm not really sure why. Alright, it's better now. Well, that's good news. We got Ouija Mansion. Yeah, I'm not really sure why. My apologies. I'll try and have it sorted with the bitrate and stuff next stream. Go. And also, I don't do the animation until the line art segment, so this is just a sketch, and then we'll do the line art. That eye is a little wonky. So, let me say what my Zelda dream was, since we're drawing something Zelda. So my Zelda dream was kind of, okay, so it was basically that I was playing this Zelda game that like no one was talking about. I was like, why isn't anyone talking about it? And it was a re-released Ocarina of Time game, except it wasn't on a Nintendo console. It was on like PlayStation 5 or something. And it was basically like, you know, the fan-made Ocarina of Time HD remake that's like in 4K, that's in the Unreal Engine that some fan is making. It looked like that, like exactly like that. And I was like, yo, why is no one talking about this? Except it was even, I do not like that eye. We will change that in a minute. But anyway, it was weird because the thing is, it was not like completely like Ocarina of Time. Like there was changes, there was differences, there was new areas, and also all the cutscenes were like animated, like in an anime style, like 2D animation. And I was like, why is no one talking about this? And then I woke up, and then I slowly started to realize as I was getting out of my grogginess, I was like, oh, because it doesn't exist. That's why no one's talking about it. So yeah, that was my Zelda dream. Not really the most eventful. Although I do remember there being some sort of part in the... I do not like the eyes. I'll have to change that up. There was some sort of thing in the, There was some sort of thing in the story where it was like... I had to escort a bunch of old men from, like, Kakariko, and they were running to, like, Zora's Domain. I don't know, man. Dreams are whack. But yeah, that's all I really remember. Also, welcome to the stream, Gracie Cat. Welcome. Oh yeah, we're having issues like crazy. You know what I might do? I might end the stream. I'll end the live stream, and I will change the bit rate, and then I'll go live again. So I'll be right back, everyone. Alrighty, so I think we're finally back. Yeah, it's significantly better. It's not perfect, but this is a huge improvement. Well, that's good. It says that we're not having any issues on the live stream, which is good. It's showing that the stream health is in the green. And also looking at my internet, it's also like high up, so that's good. So yeah. So yeet. We're back finally. Woohoo. I'm also gonna redo the face because I don't like it. So I'm just gonna redo the face because I do not like it whatsoever. Alrighty. So we're back. And also ignore Nightbot because Nightbot's lying because Nightbot didn't get the memo that we're not doing the Sonic stream today. Oh, Nightbot. We always have issues with you. Alright, so I'm just gonna redo the face a little bit because I didn't really like it. Alright, I'm gonna try and redo the face because I didn't like it before. Alright. Okay, so now we can carry on. So, how have you, by the way, since Age of Calamity just started, I just wanted to ask you all, how are you guys liking Age of Calamity so far? Without spoiling, because I don't want to spoil anyone watching the live stream. All I'll say is that I am so much enjoying it. There's so many story cutscenes, and honestly, I like it better than Breath of the Wild because of how much more of a story there is, how many cutscenes there are, and also the characters. There's so much voice acting, and they also changed like the Deku Tree and the King of Hyrule's voice, and it's so much better. So I'm very much enjoying it, and I highly recommend it. It's really fun. So definitely, if you have the chance to get it, if you can get it, I would say to definitely do so. I'm just looking forward to Breath of the Wild 2 because I want to play as Zelda. We have to play as Zelda in Breath of the Wild 2. If they don't let us play as Zelda, that's gonna be such a crime. I'm so happy you're enjoying it so much. It really sounds like a good game, and I hope to pick it up soon. Yes, definitely do so if you can. Oh, I love Coconut Mall. Oh, Nintendo, please make a new Mario Kart. Please, I beg of thee. I wish I could get it, but I have to wait for Christmas. That's understandable. I want Age of Calamity so bad, but I still can't afford things. Aw, I'm sorry. That's totally understandable. Hey, at least there's the demo, though. The demo lets you take on the first, about 2 hours of the game. And also you can, like, continue playing existing, levels. So, that's nice. I will say I'm very happy with how many demos Nintendo is pushing out that are like of first-party games. I think that's really nice. We do need a new Mario Kart. I have been... My itch to play Mario Kart has not been satisfied, if you know what I mean. Like, I have the original Mario Kart 8 on Wii. I have 100%ed it. Aside from amiibo costumes, because I don't have all those amiibos. But besides that, I've 100%ed the game. And I played, like, so many hours in it. I don't want to play it anymore. I'm good. I want a new Mario Kart, so... And also, just getting the new Mario Kart Deluxe isn't worth it for me. Because it's almost practically the same game. So I just really hope that they make Mario Kart 9. I know that we got the toy, but it's like virtual reality type of thing. And then we also got Mario Kart Tour on the mobile, which is awesome and all, but it's not the same as like a actual Mario Kart name. It's just a spin-off. A new Mario Kart would mean Wario Stadium, Wario Coliseum, and Mushroom City in the retro tracks. I'm still waiting. 3 of my favorites. Yes! Those are all great stages. I don't have space, enough space to download. I can't afford a micro SD card either. Oh, that's understandable. I will say, I wish that Nintendo released a Switch with more space, because like, I think that the amount of space on this, I do not like the face, but we'll deal with it, is a crime. It's not that much. And I don't like this eye. We will deal with it, though. I'll have to make a better eye later. That sounds terrible, but you know what I mean. And also, let me get my reference of Ocarina of Time link so I can make sure I get his hair right. I know how his hair looks like, but I just want to make sure. Because references are always good. Ooh, I forgot to say this, but I wanted to say that I am so happy with how Pikmin 3 Deluxe is getting so well received. You know what? I should probably do the hair on another layer, but I'm someone who always draws on the same layer, so whatever. You know what? I should probably do it on the same layer so I can actually get it right. Let's have onion skin mode off. And there we go. Well, I kind of need onion skin mode, actually. I'll just make this like this. There. I normally don't really work with layers as much as I should as a digital artist. I think that's why I didn't have so much of a hard time with my MS Paint challenge as other people might. I mean, it still was hard, don't get me wrong. Because I had to do the sketch layer on the same layer as the liner and coloring. That was bad. But anyhow, I'm just very thrilled that Pikmin is finally getting the recognition it deserves, and I hope this actually makes Nintendo think, oh, you know what? We should probably pay attention to that one series. That's honestly our most unique franchise. Alright. The hair is different than it should be. You know what? I actually have a figure of Link on my desk. That's the Link I'm drawing. Ocarina of Time Link, rather. His floopy hair. He has such floopy hair. Yeah, I'm not liking this. This ain't it, Chief. The new 3DS included microSD, but not Switch. Dang! You know what? That's a crime. Honestly, should have done that. Yeah, I'll put the hair here. I'm gonna go off of memory more than looking at this reference. His hair is very floopy. He's got the floopiest hair in all of Hyrule. The floopiest hair in all of Hyrule. Man, that is some poofy hair. Or puffy hair. Poofy? Eh. And then like... We gotta had this little thing there. Doop. And then I should probably erase this stuff. Because that won't be able to be seen. I should make his hair a little less poofy. It's a little bit too much poof. Yeah, that's fine. That looks a little bit better. The motion controls constantly drift like crazy. You have to recenter the pointer like every 5 seconds. Really? Well, yeah. I have not actually used the Joy-Cons. I haven't used the Joy-Cons actually, because my Joy-Con is like broken. So I just go for my wireless like Pro Controller type of thing. And I will say the motion controls are hard to get used to on the Pro Controller. But the Joy-Cons I don't know. My hair right now looks just like this because you're Lonk. There you go. Also, welcome to the stream, Blazing Mike. Welcome. I have Pikmin 3, but I still haven't played it yet. You should. It's so good. Alright, now we gotta... Actually, I don't really need to draw his, like, the rest of his body because his hat is just gonna get in the way. Gotta draw his hat. And I'll give him a tiny bit of his ear peeking through as well. Don't worry. I don't like how that's like a elf hat. I mean, I know everyone jokes about Link being an elf, but I'm not really sure how to do his hat. I gotta have it be a little bit more realistic how it's flooping. A little bit more realistic floop. Eat a piece of candy every time I say floop in this live stream. And you will have a sugar rush at the end of it. Meh. Now I'm not really liking the hat idea I had. Not really sure. I mean, we'll try it, and then if I don't like it, we can always go back. Kind of looks like a crescent moon in a way. Yeah, it works, I guess. And then there's Navi. I'm just gonna delete that layer. No, we don't really need anything else here. You see, but like that's... I don't... You see, it looks like... Yeah, that's not natural. That's not how an actual hat would work. I'm just gonna like have the hat just be an afterthought for now to see how it all will come together. Because then the picture's just 90% Link's hat. Hey, welcome to the stream, Mr. Changhua. Welcome. I wake up at 5 a.m. and see Otaku Kai on Twitter yelling in caps. Yes, I was yelling. Also, wow, time zones, man. Good morning to you. Oh no, I'm guaranteed a sugar rush now. But I shall accept your challenge. Use that leftover Halloween candy to good use. Unlike me, who as a kid I would always never eat my leftover Halloween candy. It would just sit in the closet forever. I'm surprised that we didn't get an ant infestation, honestly, as a kid. Alright, so I gotta... Alright, we're gonna do this. I should have actually, you know what? Let me get the reference of Link from Akira Himikawa. Oh wait, no, that's a side profile reference. No, that won't help me here. Do 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 do. No, it's 6 p.m. right now. Oh, I'm just saying whenever I wake up at 5, you're still up. Oh, yes. Yes, my sleep schedule is very questionable and you shouldn't follow my sleep schedule. But yeah. I have no excuse. Listen, man. Sleep is for the weak. I'm scared you're gonna say "swoop" 50 times now. Don't tempt me. Swoop. We need a swoop emote. This looks so crazy with all the lines. It's hard to kind of keep track with how everything looks. We'll go like this. Go like this. Alright, Lonk. We're getting there, we're getting there. And then this is his little belt, or not belt, like his strap for the Master Sword. And now, actually, looking at this, this is not how it works in real life. We gotta make this bigger. Like, honestly. Like, realistically, yeah, that looks a little bit better. There we go, that looks a tad bit better. And we got his neck. And now we gotta figure out the hat. Well, there's gonna be Navi, which Navi is the easiest to draw. Oh, his eyebrows aren't gonna show at all? That's a little lame. We gotta figure out this eye, because I don't like it. I'll figure it out in the line art section, you know? And now we gotta put with the hat, man. Oh, I'll put it behind him. That might work. Hey, we got Minecraft music now. The hat. The hat. I thought I heard you say Shiro Mikawa, who was one of the main artists from the song series. How did you think I said that? For a couple weeks, I went to sleep at 11 a.m. Wow. Pikmin 3 Deluxe is all that matters. Yes. Kai, I want you to know that I just finished editing the alphabet tier list video. Yes! Time to hate on Q. We all hate Q. It's 40 minutes long. I'm watching it all. Is that Qmu? I believe so. Let's see. Yes, it is Qmu. I have actually a lot of their music in this playlist, with their permission, of course. And if you are watching the stream VOD on YouTube right now, in the description, you will be able to find the playlist and also lists of every artist who is in this live stream playlist. Look, it's important. Ranking the letters from worst to best is important in society. Someone has to. Screw that Q. All the homies hate Q. We all hate Q. Listen, what does Q do to society? Nothing. Does Q help? No. Q is terrible. We all hate Q. We all can agree upon this in the entire world. Everyone in the world can agree that Q sucks. Also, wait, there's no reason for me to draw Navi now because I'll just do that in the line art segment. Alright. I'm just gonna put this all in the same layer. Although, I kinda wanna give him eyebrows. Yeah, the eyebrows are gonna show above his, well, you know what we should do? Actually, let me adjust the floop of his hair so that I can add eyebrows. I want the eyebrows to show a little bit more. I wanna have those eyebrow shows. Cause Link has his big old angry eyebrows. His angry eyebrows, we gotta show them. And then That's a little bit better. But I still kind of want to show them. You know what? They're going over the hair. I know it doesn't work. But hey, it's anime logic because I just want to show the eyebrows. Listen, it's very important to me. It's very important to me to show his eyebrows. Everyone's hating Q in the chat. It's true. How often is Q even used? Not really. Honestly, nah. Not really, man. X is also a crime. Let's just talk about how often X is used. And how you pronounce it is funny too. It just sounds bad. Q and X suck as letters. They terrible. All right, now I can do the line art. Ooh, just in time for Mario 3D World Deluxe with Bowser, which we don't know much information about now. We just know it's the same as that game. We don't even know if we're getting new characters. And then there's something about Bowser. Just something about Bowser that we don't know anything about. They at least better add another character to make it worth it. Because I don't know if I even want it if it's just like, oh, and we added one special level with Bowser. It's got to be worth it. Because I also 100% at 3D World on Wii U. W is also bad. W is a sin. But without W, we don't get ooh-woo. But we don't get ooh-woo. And before Bowser's the playable character. You know what? Honestly, I could see Nintendo doing that at this point. Ba-ba-da-ba. Alright, we're gonna do this. And then we gotta have his ear. And then it's gonna be his earring. Not the best drawing of Link I've done, but whatever. It'll pass. It'll pass! It doesn't even make an ooh sound. Hey, but without W, we wouldn't get ooh woo. Plant, did the Elmo's Alphabet Adventure, or whatever that game was called, inspire you to do this list? What inspired you to do this list? Because it's great. Also, show the video to a non-English speaker and they'll be so confused. Also, Pikmin's! Pikmin's! I think it looks great. Well, thank you, Ethan. Ooh, woo is good as W's bad. Okay, so here's the story. Ooh, story time, story time. Also, if you guys want to see this video, definitely go to Plant's channel, which has this. It's the same username as his Twitch username. I messed up on this. Yeah, I definitely messed up on this. There we go. Kinda. It's fine. It'll pass for now. We were playing Among Us and a bunch of people left, so we didn't have enough to start another game. And it was like 11 at night after we've been in voice chat for 5 hours, so we were very tired. Hey, the moments that happen when you're sleep deprived are always the best. And that's it. That's the story. It's great. You know what? That's valid. But hey, finally though there's a conversation or at least one video online that hates on Q. And you know what? I've always thought that ever since I was a kid, so thank you for doing that. We gotta kick Q out of the alphabet. Get out of here, Q. No one wants you. No one loves you. Also, I'm gonna get a sip of my tea before it gets cold. Because it's the title of the stream. Tea Time Tuesday. I'm pretty excited to see how low Q is ranked. Honestly, I'm excited for that too. I end the video by trailing off saying I'm very tired, good night. That's the best outro. Also, the reason why I have to be like, oh, I'm gonna get some of my tea is because I don't trust myself with having the tea right on the desk with my computer, microphone, drawing tablet. I don't like to have any sort of liquid drinks on my desk, so I always have it. I have to get up to get my tea. Listen, man, I can't risk it, and I've never even had anything bad happen. But I don't want it to be like, oh, the one time I do it, something bad happens. You know what I mean? Alrighty. Line art's going pretty smoothly. Ooh, Pokemans. Heck yeah. T is a good letter. I like T. Yeah, T is kind of necessary. How high is A? Because A is like in everything. A is like the teacher's pet of the alphabet. Because without A, like, kind of same with O. O and A are used so much. Also, when that video posts, you better get people arguing in the comments over the letters, because I want to see an alphabet argument happen. Also, I never draw, like, ears on Zelda characters like you're supposed to. So I always draw them weird. Kind of like they're a sweet potato gone wrong. For Tong, let's go, yeah! T is aligned with the hat. You know what, it's just the letter I in disguise. It's an eye wearing in his sombrero. There's a lot of lore. X and Y were adopted. Oh my, okay, I'm excited for this video. When does it post? When does it post? You should make it you know what, you should make it a premiere, Plant. You should make it a premiere. A video that great must have an audience. There's a lot of letters that need Y, but like, they're kind of like the basic ones, like, well, there's like U, there's like Y, like, not Y like the letter, like, why are you doing that? December 10th. I'm marking that on my calendar and I'm not missing that. It's gonna be a Christmas miracle. A Christmas miracle. What song is this? Oh, Pokemon. I'd like the English alphabet R better if you rolled it. Imagine every single time you said, like, run, like, you had to roll it. I can't roll my R, so I can't give an example, but I get what you mean. Y is having an identity crisis, doesn't know whether it wants to be a consonant or a vowel. It's just a V on a stick. How? Listen, there's so many letters that are like that, though, that are too similar to other letters. Is that too long of an ear? Kinda is. I don't like drawing Zelda characters with ears, but they gotta have them. They wonky. Just when I get a hang of drawing regular ears, now I gotta draw elf ears? Dang. Wait, I should probably put this on a different layer, actually. Alright. But instead of R, it's like the sound of dog make when it doesn't like something sometimes. R is just a P with a crutch. This is great. Imagine if this is how they taught you letters in, like, Sesame Street. I like it better than P because P could fall over to the right more easily. P is kind of like a spoon or something. You know what I mean? Like, here it is, and like, see? Look, it fell over and now it's a spoon that you can eat ice cream with. X is adopted. The alphabet adopted X and nobody told him. He never will know the truth. It will devastate him. Sleep deprives me. Man, I'm excited for this video. We're in for a Christmas miracle. We're in for a treat. Also, the sleep deprived videos are always the best. That goes for anything. You make a video where you're half asleep, it's gonna be the best. Alright, and then like, eh. Also, the reason why I'm doing it like that is just so I can color it in and it all stays colored. Alright, and then I'll do the face after. I want to do the coloring first, so let's do them coloring. Alright. I should probably do the coloring on a different layer, because I don't do that. Even though I should. I don't. So, coloring face. Coloring face. When talking about, oh, we're not talking about this or this, we're talking about this. Alright. Time to color in Lonk. Oh, I forgot about the little bit right here. This one. Well, you know what? Fine. He doesn't get a piece of hair there. Now I gotta color him in. I don't want to give him that crazy yellow of a hair. I think we'll start out with this, and then when I color, I'll like give it, you know what I mean, like make it a little better. So I gotta delete this. Oh no! So don't remember, I will remember to color in the earring. And yes, I do put the shapes on screen. Yes! We need to have this a little bit lighter. No, a little bit lighter. Thank you very much. I'm just gonna be making vague sounds that I don't like it. I actually was working on a big Ocarina of Time drawing, but I stopped. But I didn't color anything in, so I don't have the colors to use as a reference. That's too... I need... Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. So I said color... Well, it's basically everything but the hat, even though the layer is coloring face. Alright, and then I have... I've got to draw the, what's it called? The strap? This is looking wonderful. Well, thank you, Ethan. Yes, I love that. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it does look like a surprise face. I want you to know that I arranged a piano cover of the alphabet song that looped for like 50 minutes in the background of the entire video. You have to post that by itself. Not like for 50 minutes, but like you have to post that on its own. Listen, man, I want to be able to hear your cover of the alphabet song. So, like, alphabet song as in, like, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. You know what? That for 15 minutes sounds like you're going insane, and I'm all here for it, because it fits. Alright. His ear still looks wonky and like a deformed sweet potato, but we'll deal with it. And I should probably color in the earring now before I forget. Alright. The alphabet song for almost an hour .mp3 is a file that exists on my hard drive right now. That's great. I'm all here for it. I'm all here for watching you go insane over talking about alphabets. Alphabets, like there's multiple. You know what I mean? The alphabet. Well, definitely there is multiple because of different languages, but you get what I mean. Oh, by the way, I got so angry over this I was so mad. So I'm currently trying to learn Japanese, right? And I'm working on learning hiragana. And I was like, I learned this the hard way. So like I'm learning and all that jazz. And I'm like, oh yeah, like this is the ka sound and stuff like that. This is this sound. And then I find out that some hiragana symbols or characters, I mean, look almost identical to each other, except they'll have like a single dot above their head. Like, I'm probably not drawing it right, but it's like, the cuss sound kind of looks like an H, like kind of like that, except it'll have like this. It's similar to that, and then like it'll make a total different sound, like it's a gus sound or something if it has like a dot right here, and I'm like, no, or more like this, and there's like another sound like here or something, and I'm like, oh great, and it's not the only one. There's more, and I got like so mad about that. I was like, no. You're telling me there's more? I was very displeased. Wait, let me actually... On Twitter, I actually have my hiragana name. I have Kai in Japanese. It's like this, like the ka sound is... I'm just trying to look at it and make sure I'm writing it right. Okay, it's like this. And then the gut is like this or something like that. And then there's like another one if it has like this. And I was like, no! Languages are hard. Yeah, with the 2 lines in it, it makes it ga. Yeah. Anyway, it wasn't just K though, or the ka sound. There was also more. And I was like, no! Anyhow. Learning another language is difficult, but I'll get through it. Alright, time for shading. Although I'm gonna get a sip of my tea first. Also, Minecraft music. Yay! Minecraft music. We all love Minecraft music. On Twitter, oh wait, let me read the comments in order. I think it's really amazing that you're learning the language. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, I've always wanted to learn Japanese. Like ever since middle school, because you know, that's when everyone gets in their weeb phase. Should I do shell shading or should I do my airbrush shading? Because my airbrush shading is like... And then I add like more details. We'll go with cell shading. Anyhow, I've always wanted to learn Japanese, and I didn't in middle school because like everyone's just gonna call you a weeb if you're the kid who's trying to learn Japanese. So I didn't do it. But now I'm like, and then I realized I was like, wait a minute, I'm an adult. I can do whatever the heck I want. You know what? I'm gonna learn Japanese. So I have downloaded. I've downloaded Duolingo. I've downloaded like 4 other apps, and I'm also like watching stuff on YouTube to help. And I will agree with you. I have to go back and see who said it. Yeah, Blazing Mike, I do agree with you. It's really fun. It's fun, especially since like I'm starting to be able to read some hiragana, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that makes that sound. I don't know what the word is that the person is saying, but I do know what it's like, how it sounds. And that's pretty fun. Just wait until you get katakana. Yeah, I've heard katakana is difficult. On Twitter, I just posted the thumbnail of the alphabet video saying coming soon with no context. Oh my gosh, that's great. I'll go and check that out and retweet it. I speak a language where words have over 50 possible variables, and we use it when talking about people. Oh, man. That sounds like a hard language to learn. What language is that, if I may ask? I think languages are wild, man. It's so cool that over how many years, like millions of years, people have made up so many different languages that all are different and unique to one another and have all these different rules. That's super cool. Temp. Name a word that starts with a V. They aren't anything. Are you telling me you don't believe in bump? There's so many words with V, right? Like villain, vacation. I'm trying to think of more. Hey, but we can all agree that Z is useless except for Zelda. Unless you're literally just saying Zelda, it's useless. I think we can all agree on this. Just be careful around the Duolingo burp, okay? Thing is, so when I started learning Japanese, everyone does the joke of like, oh, be careful about the Duolingo bird, and then there's so many memes of like, I've got your family, say help in Spanish or else I won't let them go, and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh, I thought it was just a joke, but downloading the app, oh my gosh, I totally understand where they're coming from, because the thing is, I do it like almost every day. Like some days I won't be able to do it because I'm busy, but I do it almost every day. And like, it'll give you the weirdest messages. Like, I missed one day, and last night I got a notification and it was like, you know, you'll never learn Japanese if you don't practice every day. And I'm like, rude, okay. And it's like, it really is demanding. So now I see why everyone has all the jokes. Z is an edgy ass. Lol, Zoo has a bone to pick with you. 0, zebra. But those are like, that's it, man. Alright, you know what? Here's a challenge. Besides those words and besides Zelda, why don't you guys actually freaking type common? I say common, you leave words. Yeah, common words that have Z. Half of the stream is chat arguing with Alpha, and I'm proud of what I've led to this. Yes, we all are doing it. Think of it as the prequel, the foreshadowing to your video that's coming up. The bird is so rude. It is so rude! It's very rude. So I'm trying to think. Wait a minute. I might be coloring this wrong, because Navi is gonna be over here, and I'm gonna use the airbrush tool, and it's gonna have like a blue effect. Honestly, wait. You know what? I'm gonna actually get rid of all of this coloring I did, because I'm gonna need to do lighting, and that is not how properly it's gonna illuminate. So we're just gonna have to stick with these colors for right now, and I gotta do Navi. I also gotta do his face. I gotta do his face. Before I forget, I should probably do his face. I'll just do his face, and I'll have it on a different layer, just waiting. And I also gotta make the, you know, the eye blinking. Since he's gonna be blinking. And then off stream, I will use Fire Alpaca's GIF maker to make it to a GIF, and then I'll make it the profile picture on my server. Which, if you want to join my Zelda themed server, it is !Discord in the commands. That's cute. Little cute smile. Kinda cute. I don't think that's how realistically he would do it though, so let's try a different smile. Nah. We'll just do the normal. Yeah, that's kind of cute. Sure, we'll have him have this smile. Oh my gosh, I just checked the chat and there's, okay. Video refused to load, you reading my message again. I should be more mad now than ever before. Oh no! Zoo, zebra, Zed. Well, Zed's not really a word. Zombie, zipper, zap. Okay. Zinc. Well, I don't use zinc often. But those are Pokemon. You can't forget my homie Zigzagoon. Yeah, but those are Pokemon. No, they're not. Well, saying they're not real words isn't right. But you know what I mean? Like, they're not like... They're a Pacific word. You know what I mean? Alright, fine. Z is used more often than you think it would be. But it still is not one of the most commonly used things. Because, like, do you go zap every day? Like, do you use the word Zoom on a daily basis? Well, if you do in school, you do. But besides that, like, I'm not gonna be like, okay, I'll see you later. I'm gonna go zoom around the house. Like, no. Yeah, they're Pokemon but like, listen, those aren't words that have existed forever. And also, you have to be a Pokemon fan to use them. You know what I mean? Like, you're not gonna go at the supermarket and she's gonna be like, oh, hi. I really like Zigzagoon. Do you want to talk about Zigzagoon? Like, it's a Pacific people are going to be using Zigzagoon in a daily conversation. Zombie, alright. Are you saying you don't go zap every day? Zen. Well, Zen, I guess. Cats get the zombie. Alright, fine. Fine. Z gets to be useful. Fine. You can stay for now. Z. Or Zed, depending on how you want to pronounce it. How do you guys pronounce Z? I know it depends on, like, what country people are from and also what regions, but I just say Z. I don't go Zed. Ooh, Gerudo Valley. What if but that's so long, like, such a long gap with his eyes. No! There we go. That's a little bit better. A little bit better. Alright, it can stay for now. And eyebrows don't move when you blink, so I'm just gonna draw it on this layer. Like they kind of move, but they're not gonna drastically be like, look, for example, it's not gonna be like every time you blink, the eyebrows are gonna go like, whoop, whoop, you know what I mean? Also, wait, Voop, there you go. You got a piece of candy to eat again. Once again, I'm drawing the eyebrows above the hair because I can. Even though I don't normally like doing that because that's so unrealistic. I just want to show his eyebrows. It's a necessity, okay? Who is Link without his eyebrows? I know. I kind of use both. I never use Zed. Because I'm American. Yeehaw. Because you know how Americans go yeehaw. Alright. Alright, so... there. Alrighty. The eyes I gotta draw. I guess I'll just do the eye animation here, because why not? Let me get a darker color for the eyebrows. Yeah, that works. That works. I should have actually probably chosen a different color for Link's hair, but whatever. It's fine. We're going for kind of a pastel look, I guess. Like Zoinks, man. That's true, because everyone uses Zoinks on a daily basis. Alright, well, what about Q? What about any... Okay, we actually do bring up the Z versus Zed debate in the video. Ooh, spicy. Looking forward to that. But what about Q? Seriously. But, like, when do you use Q words on a daily basis? And I'm talking about letters that start with Q, not just a letter that not just a word that starts that has Q in it. Like a word that actually has Q as the first letter of the word. Because we all have to agree on Q being useless. I mean, we've already done that, but I just want to see what you guys come up with. Quiet, quite, quack. Yeah, but quirk. Hey, unless you're watching My Hero. Well, I guess quirky, but you know what I mean. Queen. Oh no. You guys know more vocabulary. Speaking of which, I recently got Hulu for a month, just a month free trial. And My Hero Academia English dub is on there, so I'm gonna start watching it with Moochie because we've actually never seen My Hero. We started it, but Moochie was like, I really want to just watch dub, and I was like, that's fine. Because he prefers dubs, but he prefers dubs because he prefers not to read the subtitles. And I'm fine with either. And that's understandable. Although the thing is, there are some, ones that he's like, no, I want to watch the sub, like Demon Slayer, because that's all about Japan. Like, come on, watching a dub of Demon Slayer should be a crime. Because it's all about Japan. All about Japan in that time period. The Taiho time period, I think. Okay, the chat is going quick. What's going on? I don't blame Z. I blame people around the world making it different things. That's like adopting a child at the age of 10 and telling him you're going to change his name legally. That'll confuse the kids. Z didn't deserve that. Oh no, you guys are putting more Q words in the chat. Oh no. I actually did see the first 2 episodes, like 2 years ago, with Moochie, and then that's when we decided that he was like, I really want to see the dub, so then we stopped. I don't remember anything about it other than Deku, because of Deku Link. He's like, I don't have a quirk, and then he's like, I really love this guy named All Might, and he's like, hello, it is I, All Might. Hello. I am the superhero you look up to. There's like an attack on the city or something, right? There's like some giant lady, and she's all like, ha ha ha, I'm the fan service of this episode. Anyway, and Deku doesn't have any powers, or a quirk. But like, I've not been spoiled, but I know that Deku's gonna get a quirk because like, I've seen fan art and like pictures of him like punching stuff, and I'm like, that definitely seems like he has power. Kind of disappointed in that. It would have been more interesting if he didn't ever have a power and he'd still have to be a superhero, but whatever. Q sucks. Yes. Okay, that's all the words that start with Q that I got. Hey, see? You ran out. Alright, and now I got a... What color? Link is just a blue-eyed boy, right? Yeah, he got the blue eyes. Dun, 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 dun. All right, I'm gonna look at my one drawing I did of myself for my challenge, if I can find it. All right. I really like how I did my eyes here. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. So I just kind of use this as a reference to figure out how I did eyes. Because I like it. I still gotta work on eyes because the thing is, I'm really trying to improve my coloring because I'm not happy with it. And I hope to improve on my coloring. I want to like make it pop out. My Hero Academia is one of my favorites. Oh, good! Trust me, Kai, it's still interesting. No, I find it interesting. I was just joking around and trying to tell you guys what I remember. I'm looking forward to it. Muchi just has to come over because I've been like, hey, yo, we gotta watch it before my month trial is over. We got 3 seasons to watch, boy. We gotta watch it. Oops. I don't know what happened to my colors there. I'm not actually liking this. Let's change this color. Ooh, that's prettier. I don't like that, actually. Never mind. I disagree with what I just said. Not pretty. I want to change this main color, though. Oops. Come on, Link. We gotta make your eyes sparkle. Gotta make them pretty. You know what? I actually probably should use the airbrush tool for this. That's probably what I should be doing. Four seasons, actually. There's 4? 5th season. Really? Does Hulu only have up to season 3 then? Because I could have sworn it just said 3 seasons when I checked. Could be wrong, though. Man, I didn't know it had so many seasons. I just know I'm gonna fall in love with Todoroki. I don't know anything about him. I just know that he probably has like an angsty past. And I just think he's very cute. And I know he's gonna become my favorite character. I haven't even seen it. I just know that he's gonna be my favorite. And I don't think anything else is gonna change my mind on that. You guys are very, very sweet. Thank you for that. All right, so what is this? Yeah, that I need to figure out how to make my eyes look good, because that doesn't look good. Those colors are not nice. They do not contrast well. How do these colors go? So it's just the same color, but it's darker. You know what? We're gonna change it up then. I guess that works, I guess. not so dark, though. Lonk doesn't have those dark of an eyes. Oh, I have an idea what I could do. Wait, how did I make my Rem drawing so nice? This is a speed paint that won't come out for a while. Actually, I should probably edit that soon, now that I think about it. But let me get it up. Because I really like how I did her eyes in that speed paint. Where is it? I'm trying to find it. If I can find it, that would be nice. Yeah, I am not finding it. This is weird. All right, let me search. Rem drawing. I found it. No, I said Rem drawing. Here we go. I really liked how I did. Okay, so this drawing I really worked hard on the colors. I used only airbrush tool for this drawing. Okay, so I definitely changed it up. Yeah, I did not even remember I colored it like that. Sure, we'll just give him the same colors. Yeah, we'll just do this. It's like this. How did I mix it so well? I really mixed it, didn't I? And man, I am not sure how I did this, because this looks really different than how I normally color. I do not know how I got it so pretty looking. I'm a hop nap now because I have to export the alphabet video. I need a break from being at my desk. I'll catch up with you on Discord later. Well, thank you so much for coming, Plant. It was actually really fun having you and talking about alphabet. So, good luck on the video, and I'm excited to watch it. How did I do this? Man, all right. This is weird. I am not sure how I achieved this. How did I achieve it? Achieve it, I mean. Cheese it. Achieve it. Yes, that's how it works. Did I do like this? I know it took me quite a bit on the eyes to get this before. So this is not even the right color, is it? Alright, so like, it'll come up to here. And then like... yeah, that works, I guess. And then we got the white, the white. Oh, and I gotta make the pupils all pretty. That's a little bit too much. I guess we'll roll with this. 'Cause why not? I guess. I apologize that I'm spending way too long on this eye. I just am not pleased with it. Sure. Why not? Sure. That works too. I mean, it looks better than before, but whatever. Oh, I know what's ruining it. It's because his pupils are not in the right place. That's right. Crap. Ah. You could try blurring, unless the color slide isn't in that program. Yeah, color... Well, I have the slide here, but it's not like I don't have like a blur tool. You know what? Okay, I figured out what was the problem. I actually meant to have the pupil, like look up at Navi. But this works too, I guess. Whatever. It's fine. It's better than before. It looks fine. Okay. Oh, actually that doesn't look too bad. You know what? It gets a pass. It gets a pass. And because I feel like it, why don't we color with the airbrush tool for fun? I'll color with the airbrush tool today for fun. I mean, normally I don't do that. Normally I'm like, I go for cell shading, but sometimes I want to color with the airbrush tool. Like, kind of like for my plastic love drawing. And today is just one of those days. Alright, I'm gonna get a sip of my tea. So, yee. I mean, both look good, but I was talking about the link one when I said that. I like how you shaded it. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you, Gracie. And thank you, Ethan. Also, I should probably do this before I forget. So, for some reason, some of the following notifications didn't come in until a couple days ago, even though they're old. So I'm just gonna say them in this stream because I hate not reading it. So I know that most of the people aren't in this live stream, but I just wanted to say thank you to Chicory to Cheez-Its, Temporals, Dark Rocker 564, Kaio the Hedgehog, Plant Commander, and Spicy Salsa for following. I know that most of these notifications are a few days old, but Twitch just now gave them to me, so I just wanted to say thank you so much. And don't worry, we will have like a little animation pop up whenever someone follows, which I will be adding sometime soon. Gotta make his eyebrows have a little bit of this because we're gonna have Navi. I'm also gonna add like a blue effect, like a glow as well. There we go, that's nice. Alright, and then let's do the eye blinking now. I have to say, eye blinking is probably the easiest thing to animate. And most people kind of redraw, but it's better not to redraw or else it looks wonky. So I'll show you guys how I do it. Think of it as like a little mini tutorial. I've been meaning to actually do a real tutorial on that, but I haven't. There's so many things I need to do a tutorial on. Anyhow, let me drink some of my tea. Alright, I'm back. Remember to think about where light would strike regarding when it comes from when shading. Very important. Thank you for that. Yes, I'm going to keep that in mind since the light is going to be coming from Navi. I'm also going to add like a blue tone around Link, kind of like this. And I'll make the opacity lower for because of Navi, because of her glow. Alrighty. Dum, ba-dum. Alright, I like it. Alright, let's, before we, continue to do this, I'm going to do a quick little tiny break. I'm gonna continue the stream, though, because I don't want to leave. But anyway, give me a minute. Oh, the music doesn't, oh, the music's still on, good. Just a minute. If it will work. Thank you. There we go. And I'm gonna do this. This is just so you guys have something to look at. And the chat, I'm just gonna disable temporarily. And I'm gonna just take a quick break on stream because I don't want to end the stream and be like, I'll be back in 10 minutes. I don't want to do that. And I also think it would be boring if I just left. But I actually didn't eat for the live stream. So I kind of brought something to snack on as I do the live stream. So I'm just going to open it up. It's some grocery store sushi. Yeah! It's not the best sushi, but hey. It's cheap. And it's sushi. Dramatic unboxing of sushi. And because I know someone's going to ask, it's shrimp and avocado roll. Bonsai is the brand. We got some dramatic, epic unboxing live on stream, everyone. Woo! We got this dramatic unboxing that you guys can't see because I'm not turning on my camera. Wow. So professional. So professional. You know, it's such a professional stream. I know, you don't have to tell me. Let's just hope that this soy sauce doesn't get all over my computer. So, while I'm snacking for like 5 minutes, I won't be long, what do you guys think of sushi? You know, some people would end the stream and be like, I'll be right back, listen to some music, but not me. I'm a rebel like that. I don't obey the rules. I also just say, am I the only one who likes it when like someone kind of breaks out of character and breaks the fourth wall in streams or videos for that matter? I kind of like that. You haven't eaten sushi? What? Get a California's roll. I don't eat the raw stuff. Hey, I can read that in the chat. Yeah, sushi. Also, how's everyone's day today? All right. We're going back to the drawing now. I'll just snack on it as I go on with the stream. But you guys haven't had sushi much? You guys should have sushi more. Even if it's just the cheap stuff. I mean, this is not the best. It's just, it's like frozen from the grocery store. But, hey, sushi is sushi. Okay, so as I work on this, I'm going to be working on the eye blinking. Eye blinking is super duper simple. But first, let me read the chat. Fun fact, a local grocery store for me is the busiest sushi takeout place in Europe. And it shows. It's the only place in the world to import this one kind of a sushi rice from Japan. Wow, that's amazing. Yeah, you should definitely try it there because that sounds like really good sushi. My day was good. I didn't get much done as I wanted to, but it was okay. You? My day's been alright. I've just kind of been like laying around until the live stream. So, yee. I never tried hamburgers either. You should! Definitely. I'll try sushi one day. Yay, I can read it. I can read it. Alrighty. The coloring for the eyes and eyebrows are looking amazing. Well, thank you. Alrighty. So, I'm going to be working on this. So basically, it's really easy. What I do, which is probably not what everyone does, I just basically like, I'll do a little bit. Like, look, I'll draw over it. And then I just got to make sure that the other side is is at the same point, you know? Like, I don't want to make it too low so it's exactly the same. And then I'll just erase like this. I'll erase like that. And I'll erase on the other side as well. And you have to make sure that it's the same length as the other. And also, your character will look like they're drunk while you're doing this because it looks weird. But basically just do that and make sure that you like do a little bit of this as well. And it's kind of as simple as that. This is how I do it. I know that some people like to draw over it, but I just find this is a time saver. And I do recommend having like, draw like a little bit of this over it. Like, it's the eyelid, because you know how like your eyelids show? Like, see, look, doesn't he look drunk right now? He does. And then you just make another layer, you title it Ice 3, so you don't lose track, and then you just continue, rinse and repeat. And every time as you do it, you want to bring this a little bit lower, but not too lower, you know? So yeah, this is how I do stuff. So I'm just gonna mute my mic as I do this, because of sushi time. So yee. Not gonna lie though, this grocery store sushi is not good. It's not good. The thing is, the reason why the sushi isn't good is because it was frozen. Because it's frozen sushi. So the rice hardened. And I've gotten this before. And it's been alright. I mean, what do you expect? It's frozen sushi, but today it's really bad. Oh well. So yeah, that's my sushi story as I break the fourth wall. But you know what? It gets a little spice to things. Makes it a little bit more interesting. I mean, heck, I find great enjoyment in watching Breakfast Stream by Steven and Mal, and that entire stream is them eating. So, yeah. So this is... Yeah. See what I mean at them looking drunk when you're doing this? They look so drunk. I wouldn't say drunk, I'd say tired, which I actually like. I have a tendency to make original characters look overly tired with bad guys and all that stuff. Most people don't like it, but I do. Maybe because I also have eye bags. Have my whole life been grown on them. Oh well. Hey, that's totally understandable. I like with my characters, I actually have one of my characters who has like tired eyes. Like I have a character whose eyes are like this, so yeah, I totally understand that. It just looks silly though, how they look. And by the way, eyes should really only take you about 5 frames to do. Really. 5 frames is pretty much what you expect. 5 to 6, really. Any more and it's a little overkill. Like right now, I don't need to do this. So I just, well, I kind of need to do it. This will be the second to last frame. And now for the last frame, you want to like have it like this. Like you want to make sure this is the frame you want. So make sure that the eyes look happy or sad or whatever. And then when you edit it together in like a GIF maker or whatever, you want to have this one frame last for like 2 frames at least, so that there's like a pause before they open their eyes again. And also, keeping the eyes open, it's recommended to have it for about 4 seconds because that's about the average time amount someone blinks in real life. It's about every 4 seconds someone blinks. Although I am sensing a little bit of a problem here because the eyes aren't exactly the same. Yeah. Just make sure that the frame is what you want. This last frame. Because I want to make it a little bit better. It's fine. It's alright. And then you can add like a little bit of white if you want. Like a little shimmer. Yeah. And then, so yeah. So basically like, let's have all the other frames be gone. And I'll show you what I mean. So... we're gonna, how do I view it? View. Autoplay. See what I mean? Oh, I guess it's gonna show all the frames. But, yeah, basically, it's like that. So, yeah. So, and then we'll have it pause for a second. Or actually, basically what I'll do is after everything is drawn, then I'll put everything on the same layer. So then when I export it into Fire Alpaca's GIF Maker, I can have it all be, you know, done. Anyhow, now let's turn Onion Skin mode on. And we're going to just not have any of the other frames of the eyes showing because now we just got to focus on Navi animation. And then I'll be able to do the shading. So yeah, I guess I'll just have, so it doesn't look like Link's weird. We'll just have him be like that. I noticed though that the eyes, I probably should have had the eyes be more like, it's too late to do it now, but I should have probably had the eyes be a little bit like this. Yeah, you see, that looks so much better. Well, nah. I guess that's fine. I guess it's fine. Anyhow, let me check. I like those eyes. Yes, I guess back should make the eyes look more complete to me. And I also like purple. Might be another reason. Hey, that's valid. Once per 4 seconds is a bit too few for me. Then again, but again, once I blink, I can't stop for a wee bit. Yeah, basically, like, I looked it up because I wanted to make sure that I had eyes blinking like more realistic, and it did say like every 4 seconds is the average amount of time for someone to blink. Alright, so another easy thing, in my opinion, to animate is fairies. Or like any winged creature for that matter. Maybe not, I haven't animated birds yet, but like wings are very easy to animate. Because like, I've animated flying stuff a lot. I've animated fairies for a lot of stuff, like my Masayanella animated moment. You see Navi flying in that one. And then also for my Miraculous Ladybug, I have done 2 animations for collaborations where I had to animate the moths for Hawk Moth. And it's very, very simple to do. And there's no reason to do a sketch or anything, just go straight to line art. So first of all, you wanna draw the circle. And the circle just don't have move. I think we want to do a perfect circle. Yeah. Although, you know what? I think I'm going to give it a dark blue color for fun. That might actually make it look better. Okay. And we're going to make it a little bit... Yeah, a little bit smaller might work. And now this is where you want to have... You want to, like, color in the circle. And using an airbrush tool is really the best for this. Because, like, it will make it look better. And honestly, I don't really have the... Okay, wait. You know what? I actually am doing this a little bit different than I normally do, now that I think about it. Because normally... Normally I have the coloring change every frame. So what I'm going to do is this will just be like our normal thing. And I'm going to animate the wings first. And then I'll go with it. Because then I can figure out how many frames I need to do. So normally I do black. Like I do black. But I need to change it up, honestly. Yeah, I think that this might be prettier. Link blinks in the games could have based it onto in Ocarina of Time he does every 8 to 10 seconds. Always twice, I believe. Oh, I see. Some games have overly complex blinking like Mario 64. He won't blink if he's on a switch panel. Oh, I see. Yeah, you can mix it up and like change it. I just normally do every 4 seconds, so like the blinking is prevalent. Alright, so normally I do it with the black color, but we're gonna just go for this. So you want to start off with the highest point, like when the wings are at the highest, and then like you want to go up, down, you know what I mean? Like it goes, like it will start at this point and then end at this point. So we're gonna do that. So it's not gonna end, it's not gonna go like all the way down. Like, you'll see what I mean. So, gotta make the wings pretty. So like this is the highest the wings are gonna go. Is that big enough? I think that Nabby actually is a little bit too fat. We're gonna need to make her a little bit smaller. Alright. Yeah, that's fine. Alrighty, and then, we're going to have... Now that we have that, we're going to have the... Let me show you. Like, we need to have this. If I can have it work. There we go. There we go. That's the color of the wings. And then you want to add the little details. And make sure you remember what details you gave it. So that each frame, you're keeping it. You're not, like, changing it up. So for me, I just, like, do this. I just do, like, that simple thing. On the other side, I just kind of do that. Or, I'm doing actually the opposite of what I normally do, actually, now that I think about it. Normally, it's like this. Alright? It's been a second. It's been a little bit since I've drawn fairies. Yeah, that's fine. Alrighty, and also, like, I could adjust the transparency. I might do that, but I'll have to see. And also, we're not done because I have to use all the airbrush to make it look all glowy. So we're just starting off with the wings right now. Wings 2. And I'm gonna jump to onion skin mode since we're doing the animation. Honestly, you're seriously talented animator. I'm really enjoying watching you make this, as well as the helpful advice you shared. Thank you so much for showing us this day. Well, thank you. That's very nice of you to say. I need to like make like a real tutorial, like a YouTube video tutorial. But for today, we're just doing this. Also, I could make the wings. I'm already too far into it. Oh well. All right. So now you wanna make sure that the line has a little bit of a change, but not like so much, because right now we're gonna try to make it go downward. See how I just have like a little gap here and then a little gap here? It's not too big of a gap, because you don't want to make it like a huge gap, or else it won't look as smooth as we want it to look. Okay. Alrighty. And now we're gonna do the same exact thing where you just have the wing, and basically we're just rinsing and repeating. We want to make sure that the wing details stay the same, or else it'll look too different each frame. Which is why I just go for this simple thing. Because anything more complicated, it doesn't look the same. Kind of like a leaf, in a way. Alright, so it's just a little bit. And now we're going to go to wings 3. And to make it look fluid, we're having a lot more frames than we would normally have for, like, when you look at Link, he only has, it was 6 frames, I think, for his eyes. But with wings, like, you want to do, like, you want to make it look smooth. You get me? Hey, welcome to the stream, Candy. Welcome. We drew Link, and we haven't colored him in yet, but Link's pretty much done. I also animated his eyes blinking, and now I'm working on animating Navi. You also missed me fourth wall breaking while eating sushi. I'm still eating sushi right now, though. Grocery store sushi, though, so it's not the best. Also, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna get a sip of my tea because it's TeaTime Tuesday. By the way, if anyone's wondering, I have some Irish breakfast tea. Honestly, I don't think anyone cares, like, what I'm drinking during stream, but I have such a habit of that built in, because before I started to do Let's Playing on YouTube, I did, 3 practice live streams, or, 3 practice Let's Plays. They weren't recorded, I just pretended I was recording to practice, and honestly, if you want to get into Let's Playing, and you haven't started any sort of thing, highly recommend doing at least 1 practice Let's Play. Because then you understand, like, oh shoot, I shouldn't have said that, or like I didn't talk enough. Like, you get an idea. So, and I did Twilight Princess, Skyward Sword, and then Poke Park. And the thing is, in it, whenever I would do it, I would be like, I didn't have the Otaku Artist as my name back then, because originally my YouTube name was gonna be Zelda Lover. It was gonna be Zelda Lover, and then I was like, I don't like that. So then I changed it. I'm glad I did, because I'm glad I didn't go with Zelda Lover as my name, because the Otaku Artist sounds better. Anyhow, and whenever I would be like, I copied Misayanella's intro, by the way. I didn't have an original intro. I would just be like, I did whatever Misayanella's intro is, except with Zelda Lover. And then I would be like, and today I'm drinking lemonade. Now let's get into it. And I always would do that. I would always, don't know why, just be like, and yeah, and I'm drinking lemonade. And I would always call my fake viewers, folks. I don't know why. I would be like, so hello, folks. Alright, sorry about that, folks. We had a little bit of an interruption. Like, I would be like that. I don't know why. I do not understand why I went with folks. I don't know why I found it so prevalent to tell my fake viewers about what I was drinking, what beverage I was drinking. But you know what? There we go. And I think with, like, TeaTime Tuesday, like, in my mind, I still have that. So I'm like, I gotta tell them what tea I'm drinking. I gotta do it. I heard that a Zelda mother? Zelda mother? You know what? That works too. Zelda mother works too. Zelda moth, more like Zelda mother. There we go. See what I mean with the wings having more frames? Also, when they hit like the top, oh shoot, we gotta animate the little wings at the bottom. That's right. But like they're gonna pause. Like here, we'll pause for like 2 frames. But I should probably draw the little wings too. Before I forget, let me do that. See, that's what I mean by the little wings. Because Zelda fairies have those. Alright. Let's go. I love how I said let's go and then the music stopped. Oh, voice crack. Alright, so I should really play Animal Crossing more. Because I kind of took a break. And I haven't really been playing recently. Like, I hardly played the month of October. Except for, like, the beginning of the month and then on Halloween for the live stream. And then for November, I think I've been on Animal Crossing once. I really should play. I just kind of ran out of things to do. Because, like, my house is fully upgraded. I have a bajillion bells. I will say, this Animal Crossing game is, like, the easiest to accomplish things. Because, like, in New Leaf, I never upgraded my house fully. You just can make a lot of money in this game. I also think it's because it's the first game that I actually did turn-ups for once. And in all other Zelda games, I didn't... Or Zelda games. In all other Animal Crossing games, I wouldn't mess with the turn-ups. And then, like, I'm excited for Christmas, but, like, it's November in game. It's not Christmas time. There hasn't been much to do. I think that it's a crime that, like, I think that they should have, like, I miss Captain's Island, like the mini games and stuff. And also, yeah, we can go take pictures on that other island, but I feel like they should add more islands to explore. I mean, I know that they're like, well, for years we're going to continue to update this game, and that's fantastic, but I really think they should add, like, You know, you could play on your 3DS and Wii U in-game, in New Leaf after the new update. And they had the mini games from that one terrible Animal Crossing game, whatever it's called, the board game one. I just feel like they should add that because I've just really ran out of stuff to do. Like, I could go in search of villagers, but like I don't have an empty spot in my campground because no one wants to move out. And the villagers who do want to move out, I care about them. So, I don't know. I mean, I'm going to continue to play because I want to participate in all the Christmas stuff and decorate my island all Christmassy. But, it's not December yet, so got a few days to wait. I haven't even played since Halloween, and before that I hardly played since like June. Yeah, they need to add more stuff. I was actually thinking about playing sometime later. Wow, what coincidence. Animal Crossing New Horizons does need more content than it has, I feel. Well, the thing is, it has so much content. It has, like, the most, but, like, after you do all of that, there's not much to keep you going. I also feel like they made Animal Crossing New Horizons, like, the villagers aren't as personable. Like, you have to talk to them, like, 10 times to actually have a real conversation with them. Other than that, they'll be like, I'll be like, hi, and they'll be like, hi, there's someone at the campground. All right, hello, nice weather we're having, isn't it? Okay, talk to you again. Oh, did you hear that this fishing tourney's coming up soon? Okay, number 4. I heard that da-da-da wants to move. I'm like, just talk to me. And then finally, after like the 6th attempt, they'll be like, hey, here's an actual conversation. And God, I'm really mad they're not mean. Like, in a little bit of City Folk, they were kind of mean. And also in the GameCube, they were the meanest. And I feel like they should have drama. Like, I want drama and fights between villagers. I want to be like, go over to... Like, wouldn't that be a cool, like, side quest? Like, arguments can happen, then you have to resolve it? Because, like, what's it called? In this Animal Crossing game, I noticed that unlike New Leaf, where they had a bunch of chores you had to do for the villagers, like, oh, I lost this, could you get this back for me? Or, oh, here's a present, could you deliver this to me? Or could you get me some fruit? That is hardly in the game. I've only done like 2 chores for villagers in the months I've played. It just definitely feels like they need more depth and personality to the villagers, which they removed from past games. Drama, yes! Exactly! Like, I want to go in and then there's yelling from a house. Like, they'll be like yelling like, you know, like, here's the house, you walk past it, and you see all of these, like, symbols around it and stuff. Like, all of these things, and you're like, yo, what the heck is going on? So then you go in, and then it's, like, 2 villagers all upset, and you're like, what is happening? And they'll be like, one of them will be like, she said that she doesn't have my, my backpack, and I know she stole it from me. And the other's like, what? You're such a liar. And then you have to like say the right things. And like depending on the villagers' temperaments, they'll have different arguments. And also like you have a chance to resolve it right then and there. But if you don't, then like they'll be all angry with each other for a couple days. And you have to like slowly but surely go to their houses, talk to them one-on-one and be like, hey, let me hear your side of the story, etc. That'd be so cool. And also, they kind of like... I've never had this happen to me once in game. They removed the... like the hide and seek stuff. Like, villagers before would be like, hi, I'm gonna play some hide and seek. You wanna play with me? And they don't do that anymore. And it would have been so cool if they added like tag and also like... You know, in GameCube they could play ball with each other? Like, stuff like that. I hope that stuff like this comes in future updates. And also, like, Brewster, shampoodles, hairstyles you can do on your own in this game, which is great. It's awesome. However, I think that shampoodles should be a thing where you can buy special hairstyle instructions from her. And also, she has special haircuts that you can only get from her if you go there. Just stuff like that, man. Sounds like Tomodachi Life. Yes, Tomodachi Life. Kind of made her wings at the lower part look like claws. I just realized that. Oh well. Also, just so you guys know, the stream might go on a little bit of a long side. I know that we're only about to hit the 2-hour mark, and that's normally when I end off streams. But this stream is probably going to be for another hour. Probably for another hour because I want to finish it this stream. So, yeah. Oh yeah, I briefly talked about this at the beginning of the stream, but then we started talking about Alphabet Wars. So we didn't stick to the topic very much, but don't put any Age of Calamity like spoilers in the comments. Don't do that on the comments on YouTube if you're watching the VOD, or don't do that in the chat on Livestream right now. But I wanted to say that I'm not going to spoil anything, but I am having a blast with Age of Calamity. I'm about 7 or 8 hours in right now, and I have a few things to say about it. So basically, like, this is going to be controversial, but I don't care. I like it better than Breath of the Wild. I think Age of the Calamity is better than Breath of the Wild. And the reason I say this is because first of all, even though it's called a Hyrule Warriors game, it is so much different than, like, if you play Hyrule Warriors for Wii U, 3DS, or Legends on Switch, it's not the same. Even though it's called a Warriors game, it doesn't feel like a Warriors game, and it's not like a Warriors game. In Warriors games, there is a story. However, the story is more of an add-on, and more, it's like, yeah, this is your objective in the story, but it's mainly gameplay. It's mainly gameplay. And there are so many characters in the normal Hyrule Warriors, and it's mostly just gameplay. Like, you have a bunch of maps you can play on, you have different objectives, and there's a bajillion things to do. It's a super long game if you want to get through every single thing. And, it's just mainly gameplay, and most of it is like, oh, you have to get the keeps, you have to do this. However, in Age of Calamity, it throws all that out the window, and every single level is something story. It's not like, oh, go get this keep here, then go over here. No, it's like, hey, you need to go do this thing. The characters are going to be talking during it, and like be like, hey, da-da-da-da-da, actual commentary, and then it's like, oh, you get to this place, oh, something special happens. And there are so many cutscenes. There are like 5 cutscenes per level, and it's like incredible, man. It has a better story and characters than Breath of the Wild, because Breath of the Wild tells the whole story, pretty much all the story in memories, which is fine and all. But this game has nearly 3 hours of cutscenes, and it's all fantastic. And the thing is, I love how many characters, and the character interaction is great. They gave Link more personality. He still is Nintendo's, like, silent protagonist, like, oh, he's just kind of there. But they gave him more personality. Like, there's this one cutscene, which, this isn't a spoiler, but, like, Daruk gives Link something to eat, and Link like scarfs it down, all cute, like, and like, there's a scene where like Link is playing with the baby guardian, and it's so cute. And the baby guardian does have a purpose, by the way, which I'm still learning about it. I'm not gonna explain anything like that. And also, we get a new villain, which is pretty cool. I thought that the villain from the cutscenes was a existing villain, like it was Aghanim or Yuga coming back, but no, it's a different villain entirely. I love the voice acting in this game is amazing. Basically, all the new voices, like for our new villain or for the Yiga clan guys, are so good. And they finally, I'm so happy about this. They got a new voice for the Deku Tree and for the King of Hyrule. And I'm so happy because in the English dub for Breath of the Wild, the king didn't sound old. He sounded like a young man trying to sound old. Same with the Deku Tree, because I think it's like the same voice actor. But they got that they threw that out the window. And they were like, oh, here you go. New voices. And they're so much better. And like, there's characters that now have voices that didn't have voices before, and the voices fit so well. Like, there's a cutscene, since this isn't a spoiler, don't worry. There's a cutscene where you get to see, what's his name? For a short period of time. It's the big Korok boy. Shakala! And the thing is, they gave him a squeaky voice. They gave him a squeaky voice like this, Shakala! And it fits so well. And I'm so happy they did that. And so the casting for this game is fantastic. I'm very, very pleased with that. And not only that, it's just so story-driven. It's not... Sure, there's side quests on the map to do, but the side quests are just like, hey, do you have these materials? You do? Okay. Here's your reward. If you don't, then you gotta come back when you have these materials. And it'll have like a little, like if you play the demo, you know what I mean. It has like a little paragraph of the story of what you're doing. Like, oh, this mother in Kakariko village is trying to make dinner for her family, but she doesn't have enough stuff. Will you help her? And then like you'll give her the items and then you'll get something in return. But other than that, there are some optional missions on the map to do that are more so training. Like it will be like Orbosa's training, and it'll be short. Like these levels are very short, and then you beat them, and then you can go back to the story if you want. You don't even have to do it if you don't want to. It's just to level up your character. And the levels are so short, and something I like about this game, in normal Hyrule Warriors, like a level, like any level, will take you like 15 to 30 minutes, sometimes even more to beat. In this game, the optional training levels that are just to train up your character are short. They're about 5 minutes, 10 at the very most if you're having difficulty. And the story stuff, like that's your main focus. And the story stuff, there's more gameplay than just normal Hyrule Warriors where it's like, oh, go and capture that keep. That's your mission. No, it's not like that. It's, it actually is a story. Like, they'll be like, oh, we've gotten into this area. Oh, no, something's in our path. Here's a cutscene. Here's a new character who's gonna talk to you. All right, now back to the gameplay. It feels like an actual Zelda game, not a Hyrule Warriors spin-off game. And that's my little ramble without spoiling anything. Just, it's very much worth it. I like it more than Breath of the Wild because it's more story-oriented. And I love seeing all the old areas, and it's just really good. And that's why, and basically it's the polar opposite to empty Breath of the Wild. So if you were like, oh, Breath of the Wild is so empty, it's meant to be empty because of apocalyptic. But if that was your main thing, which was my main thing because I was disappointed out how empty the world is, then you don't have to worry because this game is the opposite. It's very lively. And it's very, very nice how it's lively. So, there you go. That's my little rant over. I'll read the chat now. I just wanted to give my full thoughts without spoiling anything. So yeah. Oh, wait. One last thing. Music, phenomenal. Music is amazing. It's exactly what I wanted Breath of the Wild music to be. So, when Breath of the Wild had its quiet music, I was very disappointed. But Age of Calamity doesn't have quiet music. It actually is beautiful music that is like Ghibli. Another thing I will say is we get more backstory on some characters too, which is really great. So, yee. So there you go. And Hetsu, yes. Alrighty, now I'll read chat, because I just rambled on for like 10 minutes, 15 minutes talking about my thoughts on Age of the Calamity. Okay, so let's see. Kai, Link is playable and Zelda's in it. Oh no. Alright, so let's see. Honestly, I'm kind of disappointed that the new villain wasn't a girl, because everyone thought he was a guy, but he could also look like a girl and be funny. I don't know, my YouTuber is stupid. Well, it would have been cool, but I think the reason why they probably just went with a male villain is because we got Sia in the other Hyrule Warriors game, which should be canon, but they're fools. They won't. Gonna drop by again to say the in and out playing doubles are good. That is all. You know how to trigger me. This is looking great so far. Keep up the good work. Thank you, and thanks for stopping by, JP. Age of Calamity sounded like the Breath of the Wild game I always wanted to see. I'll have to get this soon. I will say that Age of Calamity is not... I mean, it doesn't have the gameplay of like Breath of the Wild, because it has Hyrule Warriors gameplay, but the thing is, it's different than Hyrule Warriors gameplay, because Hyrule Warriors gameplay, like... I feel like you are a little bit more OP in Hyrule Warriors and quick. And in this game, you are quick, but like it feels more like Zelda gameplay to me in a way. Yeah, I would say that Breath of the Wild, if it was too slow for you, Age of Calamity is definitely the best bet. So there you go. Little rambles over. I just wanted to give my thoughts on it. I'm gonna start posting. I said this the other day, but I legitimately need to start posting all my screenshots and videos to Twitter of my playthrough. So if you don't want to get spoiled, then I suggest turning off like push notifications on my thing for a bit, or just like mute the hashtag Age of Calamity or like Age of Calamity spoilers or whatever. So yeah, because I will tag everything as Age of Calamity and Age of Calamity spoilers on my Twitter, so that if anyone doesn't want to see that, just mute the term and it shouldn't show up for you, unless you specifically go to my page, of course. So there you go. Yee. I just wish you could explore all the areas at once. Yes, I really wanted I will say, I wish there was an exploration mode in Age of Calamity, because it's so nice being able to walk around these areas that aren't destroyed. It's so great. But I will say, the game, you can just stop and walk around if you want to, because it's not like normal Hyrule Warriors where it's like, your captain's about to die, you have to get there quick. It'll let you have some breathing room to just, stop and just look at the scenery if you want to do that. Play Pikmin if you want to, yeah, expedite. Yeah, Pikmin is fun to explore, man. I will say, if there's two video games, well, my top 3 Switch games to get, I will say, is Pikmin 3 Deluxe, Animal Crossing New Horizons, and either Breath of the Wild or Age of Calamity. I would say Age of Calamity honestly first, because it would be kind of nice to play Age of Calamity before playing Breath of the Wild, considering it's a prequel and all. I do like when it feels fun moving around in a game and there are places to move around in. I will say the areas that you play in are bigger than I expected, and I like that. Speaking of very good, this is looking amazing. Well, thank you. I just been kind of drawing the same fairy over and over, but meh. If I make her wings go up, well, I guess I could do that. Alright. Got some Mario Kart music. Okay, I gotta go dinner. Hey, we'll have a good dinner. And thank you for stopping by, Candy. One thing that always intrigued me about Age of Calamity was the idea of seeing a pre-Calamity Hyrule. That's definitely something I'm really excited to see when I play it. Yes, it is a thrill being able to finally explore areas that are not destroyed. And in the cutscenes, it's great. Like, I just had a cutscene, this isn't spoilers or anything, I just had a cutscene where it was, Zelda walking through the hallways of Hyrule Castle, like, and I know exactly what hallway it was because I loved exploring Hyrule Castle in Breath of the Wild, and it was such a treat being able to see it, so it was so nice to finally see that. I also like how, though, they're giving us a villain other than Ganon to like explain what to show us more about Ganon's return, and I like that. I will say though, out of this threequel, I have a feeling that Breath of the Wild 2 will be my favorite out of the three, because I hope that we can play Zelda. I hope that's the case, and also I really hope my theory is correct about, since Breath of the Wild was so much inspired by Princess Mononoke, I'm expecting that Link's hand gets possessed, like we see in the trailer, and it will be Princess Mononoke style possessed, like it can't, like, it'll move on its own and stuff like that, and that way his hand is like evil, quote unquote, so he cannot hold the Master Sword, because no evil can touch the Master Sword. So I hope that then it's like Zelda has to wield it. Because if they make it like, oh, you have to rescue Zelda, I'm going to be very mad, because that's not fair. That's not fair. And that would just be like, oh, we don't know what to do. I guess this is what we'll do. You know what I mean? Okay, so we're almost done on Navi. Or Navi's wings. I still got to do the, all the other detail. I also think I'm going to make the orb part of Navi like a little smaller. I kind of should have made the wings a little bit bigger because now it's like a fat body but tiny wings, you know what I mean? Oh well. Oh well. Man, your ideas are amazing. That would be wonderful and exciting plot point. Honestly, I am going to be very surprised if I'm not correct because, I mean, I don't mean to toot my own horn, but like, I think that's where they're going with it because it's supposed to be the darkest Zelda game. And to have Link be like semi like possessed sort of thing, like getting these Dark Link vibes, I'm very much looking forward to that idea. I think that would be great. And Zelda has to be playable. I expect it to kind of be like a sort of Xenoblade Chronicles type of playability sort of thing. I also kind of expect it to be kind of like Spirit Tracks, how you can play Zelda in that game. And also in Majora's Mask, there's one side quest where you can control both Link and Cafe. I'm kind of expecting like a mix of those three. There we go. Alrighty. We're almost done. I'm just gonna have, I think one more frame and then we're good. And then I just gotta add the glowy effect on Navi. Nintendo needs to hire you. I wish. Seriously, I totally. Okay, that I miss you got me off guard. I know it's part of the Earthbound sound, but it caught me off guard. I was like, what? Who? Alrighty. Okay, I think we're good on Navi. I should have made her wings bigger. But oh well. We'll have to deal with it. Ooh! Twilight Princess music. Nice. Thank you. Hey, if Nintendo wants to hire me, I will totally do that. Listen, man, to be able to work as like a concept artist or something, that would be amazing. That'd be a dream come true. I mean, I wouldn't deny having the role of writer, but that kind of goes to the head-ups. Alright. So, now I gotta have the whole, whatchamacallit. I gotta do the whole, you know what I mean. So this is different than the other effect where it's gonna be like, whatchamacallit. This is this is like the first glowy effect, and then we have the actual glowy effect, which is like around her, like illuminating the area. Alright, I think that's good. We're just gonna basically do this a bunch of times. Or I should probably put this in front of it, right? Yeah, I should probably put this in front of it. And then I can, like, make her a little bit transparent. And then we have to do this one. So basically every frame I have this because that way it can like look more real. Because if it's changing a little bit, then that looks more real. I know, very interesting. Alrighty. Well, thank you. I'm not actually on the actual glowy effect. This is just the body. And then after that I am gonna go like a glowy effect like this sort of thing. Which I have to make the opacity layer a little lower, and then I have to color Link and shade him. So yee. Right now, it kind of looks like I'm doing the Earth a bunch of times, but whatever. Also, I think I'm just gonna mute my mic during this point because I'm just gonna go through this as quickly as possible. So yeah. So after I do this, then I'll read the chat some more. So I'm gonna give you guys this discussion point, or this question rather. What's a Zelda game that doesn't have a sequel that you'd love to see a sequel? Majora's Mask. You know what? I actually agree with you. I want a sequel to Majora's Mask. It's the threequel that we all deserve because we still don't know why Ocarina of Time Link's ghost was in that armor. Definitely a battle of some sort, and also why on earth can he turn into a golden wolf? So I agree with you there. I feel like the Ocarina of Time Majora's Mask series of events needs a third one. And or a Link Between Worlds, but it's about Hilda and Ravio. Yes! I haven't ever heard anyone say that. That's a great idea. I'd love to see that, man. Ravio is such a good character, and so underrated, too. A Link Between Worlds is a really fun game. I love that. Ooh, and now that's a good question. Admittedly, I'd like to see a sequel to Skyward Sword, or at least another game in that visual style, or maybe a Cadence of Hyrule sequel. I actually haven't played Cadence of Hyrule. I actually need to do a demo Sunday of that. So yee. But a sequel to Skyward Sword. I think that Skyward Sword, when you beat it, I know that you haven't beaten it yet, I think it ends off pretty nicely, and I don't really think that there's any way they could have, like, a sequel. Like, I feel like it ends off perfectly. However, I think that a prequel to Skyward Sword would be pretty nice, be all about the story that, if you leave Skyward Sword on the title screen, you get to hear the story, which I did an animatic of, which is all about the first hero and Hylia, and you get to hear the story. And I think if there's a prequel all about that, that'd be pretty awesome. Not gonna lie. I know, right? I love Hilda and Ravio so much. Underrated characters. I agree with you there, man. So underrated. Da, 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 da. This is a good remix. The Dark World has such a good remix. Like, man. My favorite remix of the Dark World theme is from Brawl. And I've only ever heard people hate on that. And I think it's a great remix. I love it. Animatic was amazing. Well, thanks. It was just something for a school project that I did a long time ago, but I never posted it, so I was like, you know what, I should probably do that. So, it took me like a week to do, and I didn't do any shading because I just had to get it done, by a due date. So yeah, but I liked it. I really love Skyward Sword's visuals, and I would really love to see them used again somehow. Yeah, I'd say so. Another game's visuals I'd love to see used again would be Ocarina of Time's art style, and Twilight Princess's art style would be pretty nice too. I also wonder if we're ever going to get another Toon Link game again. I mean, we have to, don't we? I mean, the Toon Link art style might not be my favorite, but it's something that I definitely don't see Nintendo never using again. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's a crime if we never see another Toon Link game. I think that would be pretty fun. Ooh, Gerudo Valley. Okay, but can we talk about how underrated Spirit Tracks is since we're on the since we're talking about Toon Link? Like, Wind Waker is like the classic. Everyone knows Wind Waker, and it's a fantastic game. Phantom Hourglass, on the other hand, is eh. Honestly, I've said this a million times. If Lineback was in the game would suck. Lineback saves Phantom Hourglass from being a bad game. But Spirit Tracks, it has such a great story, such a great cast of characters, and the music is phenomenal. I love Spirit Tracks. Thing is, if we get a sequel to Spirit Tracks, they'd probably try to push in the direction of more technology. Maybe like airships. Could we do airships, Nintendo, maybe? Because, like, people were all like, what, trains? No! Forbid that there's trains, but, like, it would be pretty nice if we get a sequel to Spirit Tracks, not with the same characters, of course, different Link and Zelda, but, like, the farthest in technology, maybe airships, not like airplanes, that'd be stupid, but, like, kind of Castle in the Sky sort of airships. That might be fun. That might be fun. Yes! Spirit Tracks is so underrated. That's like one of my favorite soundtracks ever. Yes! Have you guys... I still say it has the best final boss theme of all time. And that is my opinion, and it stays. Alright, so... Alright. So see, like, that's how it does it, and then it'll repeat to go, like, back up. Also, it'll be in a faster frame rate than the frame rate you're seeing right now. It won't be at 6 frames per second. It'll be more. But anyway, so now... we gotta have the, you know, the glow. Oh, you know what I should do? I should have it like a candle glow. You know how like an animation where it'll be like a fade in, a fade out, like a slow fade in and a fade out with a candle. I should probably do that. That would be a nice detail. Although I'm not really sure how to accomplish that without using editing, because this is just going to go into a GIF maker. Trying to think how to do this. Okay, so basically I need to make the transparency lower for this. Like, it's going to be like this. We're going to have like this. And then also we're going to have like maybe like this. Then we're going to, the opacity. I have to figure out how the opacity is going to look. I'm not really sure how to accomplish the candle effect. Also looks so good so far, Kai. Well, thank you guys. It's very sweet. You use the opacity thing a lot. That is true. I could have the opacity go in and out. That could work. That could work. I'm mainly thinking though about how it'll work with Link. Because like let's just all put it on the same layer. Because like, how am I gonna do it with him? Like for this, I'll be able to do the opacity thing. For the shading, I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna go that far with the cool shading. So for now, I'll just focus on Link shading right now. So there's that. I originally was just going to go for airbrush for fun, but I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to do a mix. I think I'm going to have the clothes be airbrush style, and I think I'm going to have his face and hair be cell shaded. This is kind of what I call my mix style. So I think I'll do that. Okay, so... So we should have the light style, like the thing first. I should have probably used a darker color for his hair, honestly. Probably should have. Maybe we can do that, actually. Let's Oh, that looks better. I know this is Ocarina of Time Link, and he normally has that super platinum blonde hair, but I don't really want to do that. Yeah, that looks like so much better. Now I gotta get the light shade color. Yeah, that looks fine. Now let me get the color for the other shade. I think I'm gonna... Something I noticed is when I was trying... Like, I've been really working hard at trying to color good. Because I'm not happy with my coloring. And I think I figured out why. I only ever use 3 colors for shading. I use the flat, then the light, like this, and then the dark. And that's all I do. I think that I need to start using more colors. So, like... What I mean is like, oh, this is shading, right? And then I'll have an even darker shading too. And I think I'm gonna try that out this drawing. Not in the clothes, but in the hair. That might work. But first off, let's try out, let's start with the light shading. Because Navi's going to be glowy there. And then we'll also add the blue effect, of course, too. But this is just the shading. I should actually probably do a color study, like, of light and shadows. That might really help. Because right now this is mostly just guesswork. But an actual color study actually might really help me. I don't like that. That looks fine. Also, speaking of Skyward Sword, we got some Skyward Sword music. I don't like that. Oops, wrong color. I like how that looks, but I gotta change it a bit. There we go. That looks a little bit better. There we go. All right. And then I'll add more colors as I continue to draw. And then I can have shading here. Like there's gonna be... Yeah, I definitely need to do a color study. I definitely need to look at a really good reference. Like either in a video game or like in real life or something to do a color study. Or a shading color like lights and shadows. I definitely need to do that. Because I think that would really help. Okay. So let's start with the shading. Because I feel like this would have shading under it. Hey, Minecraft! Craft mine! Heck yeah, boy! You got the Minecraft. Or as Moochie loves to say, to poke fun, Mince Raft. That's his bootleg name for it. Yeah, alright. That could work. Then, like... And then over on this side, we'll have, like this will have some light for sure, because it's still getting the glare from the source of the light. We'll have this. Like that, and then like, this will have some shadow here. And we'll have like we're still gonna have some light though come off of here. I think this is mainly guesswork. This is kind of just experimenting with how the light would come up. Like I said, I need to do a color study. That would really help. But for now, I'm just gonna do guesswork and see how it works. That looks better. That looks better. This is gonna definitely have shadow on it. Because we have to have some shadow off of it. I should have saved the line art layer so that I could, like, have the select tool and continue to select it, but I didn't think about it. Oh well. It's too late now. I don't want to have to redo all this progress by going back. Alright, that's like how the shadow would be, I think. We're still gonna have some light come out over here, so I'll have like this. But we're starting to get more shadow on this side, I think. Also, these colors are kind of pastel, which it was not on purpose, but oh well. I guess it works. Huh. Ooh, what's this song? Hey, New Wave Bossa Nova! I'm so glad that Insane in the Rain did a cover of this because I love that song from Majora's Mask, but there's no full version that is official. So he made one and had to like make up the rest of the song because it's only like a few notes. And it's great. So I'm glad this song came up because you guys are now forced to hear it because it's really good. As I focus on this, I think I'm just going to be quiet for this song so you guys can hear it because it's really, really good. And tell me what your guys' thoughts are on Majora's Mask since this is a Majora's Mask song. I think my theory about using more colors is correct because it's looking a little bit better. It was my first Zelda game I've played. It was an amazing experience. Never got to actually finish it though. Oh, you should. Majora's Mask is a good game, and I love it. But I will say that I don't like the dungeons in the game, except for Stone Tower Temple and the Ikana Temple before it. But I don't like the other dungeons. I've never played Majora's Mask, although I remember watching my uncle play through it one Christmas when I was 6. I remember that had the special GameCube disc with it, Ocarina of Time and Zelda 1 and 2 on there. You should play Majora's Mask. I would recommend getting the 3DS version because they added a few more changes that are good and stuff. And yeah, and also make sure that you restart the day completely before taking on a dungeon. Definitely recommend that. As long as you unlock the owl statue right outside a dungeon, so like you don't have to backtrack and do everything again. Alright. I should have kept the line art layer so that I could use the select tool and help me out, but I wasn't because I was a fool. Oh well. Guess we're just gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. I'm hoping for a Switch port of the game so I can actually finish it. Yeah, you know what? If they could release an HD Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time, that would be amazing. That would be absolutely amazing. I'm still mad, though, that ever since I found out that there was a Twilight Princess sequel that was canceled, I'm still mad about that. I'm so mad about that, man. It was planned, they immediately started work after the game, and then Anuma was like, no, let's do crossbows training instead. Ah, that still irritates me. I'm still mad. And for context, Twilight Princess is my favorite game of all time. So you can see why I'm mad about that. Wait, there was a planned Twilight Princess sequel? Yeah, so I found this out too, and I was so shocked. So immediately after Twilight Princess ended, it was like, yo, let's make a sequel. We know what the story is going to be. They already knew what the story was going to be. Because at the end of Twilight Princess, you see Link on his horse riding away. We already know what's going to happen. They didn't tell us what the story was supposed to be, but we all know it has to do with Minda. Because, you know, the ending of the game. And then Anuma, like, the team was busy at work at it. They were on the concept art stage. They were writing the story. And then Anuma was like, hey, could we actually do crossbow training instead? And they were like, really? And then he's like, yeah, I really love the idea of crossbow training. So then he was like, okay, listen up, folks. If crossbow training fails and flops as a game, then we can do the sequel. And so yeah. Well, turns out, apparently, I didn't know this, crossbow training didn't flop and did very well. So then Anuma was like, okay, we're gonna trash the Twilight Princess sequel and let's make a crossbow training sequel with online multiplayer and like multiplayer modes and stuff. But then someone else was like, no, let's not do a sequel. So then they didn't. So then they didn't do a sequel to crossbow training or Twilight Princess. And I saw that on a Game Explain. Or not, I got Game Explain. Did You Know Gaming? I was very, very frustrated about that, as you can tell. So they replace another epic with a crossbow obstacle course. I know! I'm so mad about it! Also, I have crossbow training. I was going to stream it this month for Zelda month, but I didn't have a chance. But I do want to stream it because I heard it's a very short game. I've never played it before, though. But as you guys can tell, I'm mad. You guys are mad, too. Exactly. It's so rude that they would do such a thing. Especially since they were like making concept art. They had a story in mind. And the team was really excited about it, too. Like, they were so hyped. And then all their dreams came crashing down when the crossbow training words were uttered. That's so painfully hilarious. I know, right? Instead of like an actual great thing, why don't we do this instead? Sure. Oh, you watch Did You Know Gaming too? Of course. I've been watching them for years. Like, since they started. Type of thing. Not like since their very first video, but like when they started to receive traction. I've been watching them for a long time, many, many years. And their stuff is great. I feel like it's a channel that every gamer should subscribe to. Still mad about it though. Still mad about it. Also, I don't know if this shading looks good or not. I'm just kind of experimenting right now. Trying to use different colors, because I never use different colors, and I kind of was like, hey, maybe I should try. Although I will say, if I was animating his hair, this would be very painful to do because I would have to color every single frame, which is why I'm not animating his hair. It's starting to look good. It's looking better, but it still needs some work. Ooh, New Horizons. And the next direct, the screen fades to black. The Twilight Princess theme plays. The screen fades in, and then Link's Crossbow Training HD! Exactly. I think your shading looks amazing. Well, thank you. I'm not happy with it. I'm just kind of experimenting with it because, trying to get more colors. Although I really like how the coloring turned out for the drawing we did last stream. I was very happy with that. That one I was very, very pleased with. I don't know how I did it, but I really liked it. Let me get that. It's right here. I really was happy with this. We did this on stream, and I really was happy with the shading on this. Honestly, only time I've ever been like super happy with my shading, except for the Rem drawing. So yeah, I like this one quite a bit. So, Ooh, Zelda music! Minuet of Forest. Minuet? Is that how you pronounce it? I feel dumb saying that, but I don't remember how you pronounce it. Dude, that's so detailed. Well, thank you. I feel like I'll never be happy with my shading, but I don't want to say that. I need to work on it. Idea. This could be a terrible idea, but you know what? We're trying it. Here's my idea. We shade with the airbrush tool some of it. Because this isn't an animation, so I can use the airbrush tool for this. Because I'm not going to be this is not animated. Ooh, that added more depth to it. That added more depth to it. That looks pretty nice. I think I'll stop for now with this because if I'm here till I'm happy with the shading, I'm gonna be here all day. So I think I'll just do that. Call it a day for there. And let me read the chat. I think that's how I pronounce it. Okay, good. Bye everyone heading out for work. Well, good luck at work, and I hope you have a good day. Thanks for stopping by. And thank you. I hope the rest of your day goes well for you too. All right, so I think I'm gonna keep that. I like that. It added some depth. That adds wonderful with the added airbrush. Well, thank you. I kind of like that. I kind of like that. It adds a hair texture to it. And now we're gonna go for the shading, like the face shading. So with this, I don't use an airbrush tool. I mean, I could, but I don't want to. That's the eraser tool. And now we got to do this. Da da da. All right, and then we got to get like a little bit of this. And then a little bit here. I will say though, since Gracie's in the chat right now, go look at her art in DeviantArt and also her YouTube, which is the same username as her username on here, Nintendo Grill 101. Oh my gosh, Gracie, I don't know how you do it, but your shading is always amazing. You use such bright, vibrant colors. Man, it pops out so well. It's amazing. All right, I'm gonna go here. All right. Ooh, this turned out pretty well. I'm also gonna do a little bit of shading on his nose when I add his nose in. And, see a little issue here. There we go. There we go. And then like a little bit of a shade here. Not really sure. There's not really much to do with Link's ear, honestly. Like, yeah, I guess I could add that detail. I think that looks pretty good. I wish I knew how to shade. That's a mood, isn't it? Man, that's a mood. Honestly, like, if you don't shade normally and you want to start out with shading, then like use 3 different colors, like the flat colors, then the dark, and then a light. And that's pretty helpful. Also, I'm going to use airbrush tool for the rest of Link because I want to get the clothing effect, I mean. Da, da, da. There we go. All right, and let me go for this. Yeah, I love using airbrush. It's honestly my favorite way to shade, but I don't do it often because airbrush shading I can't do for animation because that would mean every single frame it would be painfully obvious, like the shading would be out of control, you know what I mean? So that's why I always go for cell shading, even though I actually prefer using airbrush because it's how I normally would like let me explain. Like in my old art in Art Academy, I would use a similar tool to airbrush and then I would use this smoothing tool to like blend. And honestly, this is the closest I can get to how I used to shade on that. And then gonna get a darker one, like add some depth to it. There we go. That's a little bit too much, honestly. So adds, like it's kind of just guesswork. I'm just kind of like experimenting this time. I should probably add some sort of light though up here, just like a little bit so that it's like the navy part, you know what I mean? Then a little bit here. Like just a little bit. Yeah, that works. The issue I have is I never know where to put the shading, you know. But if I ever do figure out where to use, I'll definitely try and see what you suggest. Hey, basically, like, with me, like, how I do it is, like, whenever there's a curve, like, whenever there's a strand of hair, like this, which, like, this is a strand of hair right here, and also here, that's when I know where to put the shading. Like on this drawing, what I did is I just put dark all around every single strand of hair, and then I added little bits of light. So, like, there's not, like, a specific way to shade, because everyone has a different shade. But what I do is, like, every hair strand. So, like, even if someone just had, like, hair like this, like a potato hair, let's say, like, I would probably put light up here, and then, like, I'd probably put dark right here. You know what I mean? Hopefully that can help. I'm not the best at shading, but that can help maybe. If you ever want to shoot me a DM while you're coloring something and you want some advice on where to put the colors, I can help. Although honestly, I'm not like the best person to ask for shading advice, but I can try and help you like put the colors where they're supposed to be. Alright, and then this is like this. Alright. This is actually turning out better than I thought it would be. Pretty nice. I'm pretty happy with it so far. Alright. This is a little bit too much of gray. Go. All right, and then like, I guess I could go like, well, I should probably go like this for that. Oh, okay, I think it makes some sense now that you've explained it. Thank you for the helpful advice here. Well, thank you for saying that. I hope that it helps you with your art. Though I will say there's not like one specific way to do shading. Like some people like don't even use the colors you're supposed, like I say supposed to in air quotes, like sometimes like they want to go for like more of a pop art style, or like I've noticed there's some examples of anime where they don't shade normally, like they'll have like white as the way they shade and stuff. So honestly, I would just experiment and mess around and like figure out what type of shading you're going for and then go from there. Like honestly, I'm not really sure what type of shading I'm going for, quite honestly, which I think is kind of hard, like why it's so difficult for me, because like I do anime cell shading because like, you know, I'm animating, so I need that type. And I found a few artists who like I really love how they color. So I guess I'm trying to go for more of a cell shade, although for like if it's a background, I'm not using cell shading. I'm definitely using airbrush to give it that realistic look. I mean, I rarely draw backgrounds because of how long they take, but I'll use an airbrush tool. I guess over here I'll have some light. I'm not really liking how this is turning out. I think I need to make a tool that's not as crazy. Let's make nope, wrong thing. Let's make a new brush. Airbrush. I'll have it like mid airbrush, and I'll make it like 20, 25. Sure. And I'll try that. Alright, so, I'm trying to think before I, like, just do an action. I need to do, like, a lighter bit. I need to, like, gradually have the colors mix. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Ooh, that looks pretty good. I like that. See what I mean with the airbrush tool? I can get the colors to be so much nicer. All right. I'm gonna have this. There we go, because the shadow's going to be underneath his little thing. Like the slip of his collar. There's going to be some shadows. I should probably have more of a depth here. There we go. I think that's fine. Alright, I need to have it more darker underneath his collar. There we go. Ooh, that looks pretty good. I'm actually really happy with this, I'm not gonna lie. I think I doubt myself too much in coloring. I think I doubt myself too much in coloring, honestly. I think I've been kind of putting myself down on coloring too much. Because then, like, after a drawing, I'll be like, oh my gosh, it actually turned out pretty good. And then the cycle continues, and the next drawing, I'll do the same thing. So, I mean, I know I'm not where I want to be in coloring, but I think I need to cut myself some slack and stop yelling at myself about coloring so much. Because I don't think that's gonna help. I think I just need to, like, be like, all right, I'm not at where I want to be in coloring, but I'm making progress. Cause, like, I think that's maybe why I'm not growing in coloring as much. Because, like this actually looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with this. Like this one as well. I'm pretty happy with this, but before I color or during the coloring, I'm like, oh, this sucks. But I need to just chill with that. You hear that, future Kai? Stop yelling at yourself about coloring. Alright. Alright, we're done with that. I just need to, I need to do the other type of shading now. Alright, so now we're gonna have, like, I need to figure out how many frames. Alright, so now this is the difficult part. Because now I gotta figure out the frame stuff. Like, I gotta figure out some things now. The more technical part of it. So, first off, I need to do the shading on the nose. So, like, I need to, like, do this. Okay, so, like, this. Kind of like a me nose. Yeah, that's fine. Well, thank you very much, Ethan. That's very nice of you to say. Okay, so now I have to figure out the technical stuff. I need to figure out, like, how many frames everything is. So, So, we're gonna have it, like... Oops. So, this frame is... So, like, how many frames a second are we doing? Whoa! That looks cool, but that's not what I was trying to go for. Autoplay. 10 frames a second? $30 frames? 30 frames a second, I guess? For Navi? Maybe less than 30 frames. I guess 24 frames a second, I guess, will do. So, like, 24 frames a second. So, like, that means for... Man, that's... Okay, so for 24 frames a second, to have Link's eyes be, like, open for a certain amount of seconds, that would be, like... Maybe I should have it that Link blinks every time Navi's wings go down. That might work. This is both scary and amazing at the same time. Well, I'm trying to figure out the math of how I should go about it. I mean, I will say that, like, let me test something. So, like, that's how that'll glow. That works. Alright, so let's add that to every fairy. Like, every frame, I mean. We'll add this little glow. It would be different if I was using, like, hit film to do this. Because then I could just figure out everything in hit film. Like, I could be like... In hit film, basically, I could figure out everything, you know what I mean? Like, I could, like, be like, okay, this is this many frames. Unless you can make GIFs in hit film. Can you? Can you do that? I'm gonna check, actually. Because if I can... well, the thing is, the frames for Navi's wings need to be quick. So that's why I'm doing 24. Because she needs to... Her wings need to go quickly for it to be realistic. Because the fairy wings are going to go up and down really, really quick. But let me see something. If I can make GIFs in hit film, then I'll just figure out everything in hit film and I can have everything on a different layer. You know what I mean? Because, like, I'm going to get that off for a second. Because then I can just figure it out in hit film. So and hit film's my editing program, by the way. Can I do that? New I don't think I can do that, actually. Dang. Alright, never mind. I can't do it. Nah, I can't do it. Gosh dang it. Oh well. Oh well. I guess I'm gonna have to make the GIF in the other thing then. I think though that I'll figure that out off camera. Like off the stream. Because that's gonna take quite a bit for me to figure out the proper frames while having it. Because we have two different things moving at two different speeds. We have the fairy wings going really quickly and then we have Link's eyes blinking every 4 seconds. I checked and it all seems you can. You can? Really? Because I just checked mine. Yeah. Just one moment, please. I'm just looking it up. Yeah, it doesn't work. Yeah, I just went on it and hit film doesn't work for GIFs. So wait, what happened here? Wait. What happened there? That's weird. Why is the fairy transparent in one of them? Alright, that's a little weird, but we got it. Oh, I see. There we go, I fix it. Have the glowy over it. And we're almost done with this. I just need to add the lighting effect on Link, and then we're done. I totally apologize for getting the run. Oh, no worries. No worries, it's totally fine. Okay. Okay, phew. So now we got the fairy glow. So yeah, and then after that, then I just need to like take this and I need to like Just need to have, like... Well... I need to, like, do this pretty much. Like that sort of thing, except I need to make it transparent. You know what I mean? So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to onion skin mode. I'm going to turn off all the seeing. Like, it's going to be invisible, you know what I mean? Of all the fairies. There we go. And now I can figure it out. So that's so right now I need to get off of this layer. I need to glow. I guess you could add in a software export and then convert it to a GIF. It may help. Yeah, but that's complicated. I'd rather just use the Fire Alpaca GIF maker. I also have to make sure it's not too big of a file size, or else Discord won't take it. You know what I mean? So I'm going to... So we're gonna try this. Alright, we're gonna try this. Gonna try this. It'll be right here. And don't worry, it's... Oh, shoot! I forgot to color in his little belt buckle strap. I gotta do that. Good thing I remember that. And now I'll what's it called? It's gonna look a little something like this. Like, this is how it normally looks. Like, I don't want to make it that crazy. You know what I mean? It's kind of gone a little too crazy. Alright, so we're gonna, like, do a little bit of this. A little bit of this. And then, like... Oops, did not mean to do that. Like a little bit something like that. I'll have to like mess around with the opacity to make it, and then I'll have it like a fade in and out effect, you know what I mean? So yeah, so with that, I think I'm gonna end off the stream here, because the rest of the stuff to make this this into a gift is kind of complicated and boring to watch. So I think I'm gonna stop there. So the full drawing is coming along, but it'll look something like this. And yeah, I'm pretty pleased with it. I think it actually turned out a lot better than I thought it would be. I like how I mix my coloring, so I'm pretty happy with it. I think the eye placement is a little bit off, but I can't really do anything about that because I've already done the animation and I would have to make everything, and I don't want to do that. So yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching on this TeaTime Tuesday, and yeah, I'm very, very pleased with it. It's our new Zelda server icon. So after this live stream, probably tomorrow, by the time I'm done tomorrow, which by the time this posts to YouTube, it'll already happen. If you go to my server, you'll see that we now have an animated GIF profile picture, which is this. So, if you want to join the Zelda server that I've been talking about, if you're on Twitch, you can do !Discord, or in the description of this VOD, you can find the link to the Discord server to join, and you can also find a playlist of all the musicians that have been playing during this stream. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, Ethan and Gracie and everyone else for watching, and I'll see you guys this Saturday for another live stream. So, I'm the Attack Artist, and I'll see you guys then.